Hello everyone. Today we will discuss Plasmodium vivax. Plasmodium vivax. So the Plasmodium vivax is a most affecting parasite of the human beings. Most affecting of the human beings are parasites. So they are the digenetic parasite. So this parasite is a digenetic parasite. Digenetic parasite. Digenetic parasite. Digenetic means they contain a two host. Digenetic parasite means these Plasmodium vivax, they contain a two host, primary host and secondary host. So they are called as digenetic parasite. And so they are the intracellular parasite in human being. Intracellular parasite. So they are the digenetic parasite. One host man, second host female, Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito. So two hosts, man and female Anopheles mosquito. Two hosts present in these Plasmodium vivax. So these are called as digenetic parasite. In man, so primary host. First one, primary host. Primary host female Anopheles mosquito. Primary host female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquitoes. Primary host female Anopheles mosquito. Secondary host man. Secondary host man. And this is also present another host, reservoir host. Another host, reservoir host. Reservoir host. So the reservoir host, monkey is a reservoir host. Monkey, the reservoir host. So the primary host, female Anopheles mosquito. Secondary host man, and reservoir host monkey. So the first one, primary host. Primary host means these Plasmodium vivax sexual reproduction occurring in the female Anopheles mosquito. So in the female Anopheles mosquito, these Plasmodium vivax sexual reproduction. So these female Anopheles mosquito is the primary host. Differences between the primary host and secondary host. Compulsory primary host occurring the sexual reproduction. The parasite sexual reproduction occurring the host, that host is called as primary host. So the secondary host man. So the man secondary host, because of in the man these Plasmodium vivax asexual reproduction. In man the Plasmodium vivax asexual reproduction. So they are the secondary host. Man is secondary host. Next one, reservoir host. So man is not available. So they are entering into the monkey. So the monkey is a reservoir host. Next one, in man, so they are living in intracellular. In man, so they are living in intracellular. In man. So they are living in intracellular in man. So the intracellular means these Plasmodium vivax living in inside the cell. They are living in inside the cell. So they are called as intracellular parasite. So they are living in cells, liver cells and red blood cells. So the Plasmodium vivax in the man living in liver cells and red blood cells. Liver cells means hepatic cells. Liver cells is also called as hepatic cells. So the liver cells is also called as hepatic cells. So in man the Plasmodium vivax is the living in intracellular. The Plasmodium vivax in man, they are living in intracellular. So the living places, so the liver cells and red blood cells. Next one, in the mosquito extracellular. In mosquito extracellular. In mosquito, extracellular. In mosquito, so they are living in extracellular. So extracellular means these are living in outside the cell. They are living in outside the cell. So they are called as extracellular. In a man, they are living in intracellular. So in mosquito, they are living in extracellular. So they are the mosquito. So the mosquito is a digenetic parasite. So the digenetic parasite means they contain two hosts. These life cycle complete in two hosts. One host female Anopheles mosquito, another host man. So in the man they are living in intracellular. In man they are living in intracellular. Intracellular means they are living inside the cell. So the living cells, red blood cells and liver cells. In mosquito they are living in extracellular. Extracellular means they are living in outside the cell. They are living in outside the cell. Next one. In these Plasmodium vivax, they contain four species. They contain four species. First one, Plasmodium vivax. Plasmodium vivax. Plasmodium vivax, they causing to the malaria. These Plasmodium vivax causing to the malaria diseases. So they are the four types of these species causing to the four types of the malaria. First one, Plasmodium vivax, they are causing to the benign tertian malaria. The Plasmodium vivax causing to the disease malaria. This malaria is called as benign tertian malaria. Benign tertian malaria. Next one, in the Plasmodium falciparum. Next one, Plasmodium falciparum. Plasmodium falciparum. So they are causing to the disease malignant tertian malaria. They are causing to the malignant tertian malaria. So the Plasmodium falciparum, they are causing to the disease malaria disease. So they are called as malignant tertian malaria. Malignant tertian malaria. Next one, Plasmodium ovale. Plasmodium ovale. So these Plasmodium ovale, they are causing to the malaria disease. This disease called as mild tertian malaria. Mild tertian malaria. Next one, fourth one, Plasmodium malariae. Fourth one, Plasmodium malariae. So they are causing to the malaria, cotton malaria. They are causing to the malaria disease. So these are called as cotton malaria. So in this four species of the parasites, the main parasite, the Plasmodium vivax is the most affecting parasite of the human beings. The Plasmodium vivax is the most affecting of the human beings. Next one, the Plasmodium vivax classification. So they are the phylum Protozoa. The Plasmodium vivax phylum Protozoa. Next one, so they are the genus and species. Genus is the Plasmodium, species is vivax. Species vivax. So they are the introduction of the parasite Plasmodium vivax. Next one, the history of malaria. Next one, history of malaria. History of malaria. History of malaria. So the word malaria, they are the Italian word. Word malaria. So word malaria. So these are the Italian word. So they are the Italian word. So the Italian word malaria means, so they are the bad air. Malaria means bad air. So the malaria means the bad air. So the malaria means, so they are the Italian word. They are taken from the Italian language. So the Italian language, so the meaning of the malaria, bad air. Meaning of the malaria, bad air. Next one, Charles Laveran, scientist. Charles Laveran, scientist. Charles Laveran, he is a French military doctor. He is French. French military doctor. French military doctor. So the Charles Laveran, he is the French military doctor. See, he was identified in the malaria patients. They contain a sporozoites of the malaria patient blood contain a Plasmodium vivax. He is identified malaria patient. Malaria patient blood contain Plasmodium vivax. So they are identify the malaria patient blood, they contain a Plasmodium vivax sporozoites. So he is identified. So the scientist Charles Laveran, so he is a French military doctor. He is identified the malaria patient blood, they contain a Plasmodium vivax. Malaria patient blood, they contain a Plasmodium vivax. So he is identified by the Charles Laveran. Next one, Sir Patrick Manson. Sir Patrick Manson. So Sir Patrick Manson, so it is a doctor. So it is working from the elephantiasis. He is working from the elephantiasis. So the Sir Patrick Manson, the doctor, he is working from the elephantiasis. He is suggested. So the malaria, they are spreading from through the mosquitoes. He is suggested the malaria fever, they are causing to the mosquitoes, the Plasmodium vivax. So they are the Sir Patrick Manson. Next one, another scientist, Sir Ronald Ross. Sir Ronald Ross. Sir Ronald Ross is a British Army doctor. British Army doctor. He is a British Army doctor. So the British Sir Ronald Ross is a British Army doctor. He was working in Secunderabad. AP, India. In Hyderabad, Secunderabad. So he is working in Secunderabad in the military army doctor, working from the army doctor from the Secunderabad, AP, India. So he is identified the oocyst on the wall of the crop of the female Anopheles mosquito. He was identified, Sir Ronald Ross, he is identified the oocyst of the Plasmodium vivax oocyst, they identify the mosquito crop, wall of the mosquito crop, he is identified the oocyst of the female Anopheles mosquito in the August 20. So the August 20 is identified. So his work in the Sir Ronald Ross awarded a Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize in 1902. Nobel Prize in 1902. Next one, so the August 20 is a celebrate World Mosquito Day. Celebrate World Mosquito Day. Celebrate the August 20 is celebrate World Mosquito Day. Next one, April 25. April 25. So World Health Organization, April 25. So this is a malaria day. Malaria Day. So the April 25 Malaria Day and August 20 Mosquito Day. August 20 Mosquito Day. April 25 Malaria Day. So they are the history of malaria. So the majorly the three scientists, first one Charles Laveran, Sir Patrick Manson and Sir Ronald Ross. Sir Ronald Ross majorly has identified the oocyst of the crab wall of the female Anopheles mosquito. His work, he was awarded Nobel Prize in 1902. So he is identified the date August 20. So the August 20, so they celebrate World Mosquito Day. World Mosquito Day. Next one, so the April 25 is the Malaria Day. April 25 Malaria Day. So they are the history of malaria. Next one, so they are causing to the inoculation. So they are the causing to the inoculation. One person to another person, they are spreading to the disease through the inoculation. Inoculation means the mosquito bitings. Mosquito bitings. So they are causing to the female Anopheles mosquito bites in the human beings. They are causing to the malaria fever. Next one, so they are the infective stage. The Plasmodium vivax infective stage is the sporogyte. Plasmodium vivax infective stage is the sporogyte. Plasmodium vivax infective stage sporogyte. Next one, structure of sporogyte. Next one, structure of sporogyte. Structure of sporogyte. So the sporogyte, the shape is the sickle shape. The shape is sickle shape. Sickle shape. The sporogyte shape is sickle shaped structure. Their shape is the sickle shaped structure. So the middle one is swelling. So the anterior and posterior side is the pointed ends. The middle one swelling part. Middle region swelling. Middle part is swelling and anterior and posterior parts are the pointed end. Anterior end, posterior endings and anterior and posterior regions are pointed end. So they are the pointed end. Anterior and posterior regions are the pointed ends. So they are the middle one is the swelling region. So the anterior and posterior are the pointed ends. Next one, so the body is the length. So the length is the 15 microns. Length 15 microns and width 1 micron. Width 1 micron. So the length 15 microns, width 1 micron. So their length is 15 microns, width 1 micron. Next one, so there the body is covered by the pellicle. Body is covered by pellicle and so they are covered by the microtubules. Pellicle and microtubules. Body is covered by the pellicle and microtubules. So these microtubules helps from the wriggling movements. Microtubules helps wiggling movements, help in wriggling movements. So they are the bodies covered by the pellicle and microtubules, pellicle and microtubules. So these microtubules, they helps from the wriggling movements, movements. Next one, the body contain, body contain cytoplasm. The body contain cytoplasm. The cytoplasm contain nucleus. Cytoplasm contain nucleus, Golgi complex, Next one, mitochondria. And convoluted tubules. Mitochondria and convoluted tubules. So the sporozoites, they contain a cytoplasm. The cytoplasm contain a nucleus, a Golgi complex, a convoluted tubules, and mitochondria. They contain a Golgi complex, nucleus, convoluted tubules, and mitochondria. So these convoluted tubules function is not identified. The convoluted tubules functions is not identified. Next one, the anterior region, they contain a cup-like structure is called as apical cup. The anterior side, they contain a cup-like structure. Is called apical cup. So in this apical cup, they opening to the two gland-like structures. So they are the secretory organelles. They are opening to the two secretory organelles. Two organelles. So these two organelles releasing to the cytolytic enzymes. They releasing to the cytolytic enzymes. So these cytolytic enzymes, they are helps from the rupturing of the cell walls. So they entering into the liver cells, entering into the red blood cells. So these enzymes are the help from the movement. So they are the structure of the sporozoites. Next class we will discuss life cycle of Plasmodium vivax.